like I said, I think if you treat people with kindness, it should be reciprocated. And oftentimes we don't see that. I mean, heck, I've been taking it on the chin from fans, since I joined the cast. So it's just nice to finally see that people are seeing things from my POV. Because, there's always your truth, their truth, and then the real truth. I'm just happy that people are even opening up their eyes to actually see and try to understand it. Because hell, I was like, I'm like, what is happening? Why is it happening? And why me?
That when you've created your own brand and you are the face of the show, it's yours. A lot of people can look at it as share the spotlight. This is your best friend. Why don't give her a little shine? But then you have to also take into account that, does this friend know how this go? And am I going to have to train you? And are you going to be in my shadow? And are you going to be in my way?
Y'all better be sat for this one, because it looks like Shamea's feud with Porsha finally came to a head. And Bravo has given Shamea the boot. And trust, Shamea is crying how it was Porsha who orchestrated everything. It took 2 seasons for Shamea to go from hot, rich housewife to being tagged resentful and obsessive. And it has everything to do with how her friendship with Porsha crashed and burned. Shamea and Porsha were airing out decades of dirty laundry that no one needed to know about. And let's just say, messing with Porsha got Shamea on the wrong side of Bravo. Girl, this situation is beyond messy. And who would have known that Shamea and Porsha's relationship would end up like this? Let's get into it. Okay, so season 17 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta recently wrapped up. And there are rumors that the producers already sent out the contracts for season 18 of the show. And Shamea was the only one that didn't receive a pickup letter. But Andy Cohen shut that all down. He confirmed that if we wanted to know what season 18 would look like, all we have to do is look at the current cast. The producers were happy with all of them, and no one was going to get cut.
I read all these, there are a lot of casting rumors online which came out over the weekend. And I'm going to tell you that they're not true. And I am going to tell you that if you want a preview of next season of Atlanta, look at this cast. This is the group, guys. I mean, we love this group. So, spoiler alert, we're very happy. And as you can see from the reunion, I was very happy.
Andy Cohen may have said this just to keep the drama under wraps until the season came out, because it has just been confirmed that Bravo really shut their doors on Shamea Morton. According to a high-level production insider, the producers did send contracts out to all the ladies, but when it came to Shamea, they purposefully sent her a horrible contract. They hit her with an extremely low offer, basically slashing her pay to less than 50% of what she earned last season. In the world of reality TV, this is a textbook strategy to fire someone without actually having to do any of the heavy lifting. The executives know that the cast member will turn down the insulting contract and walk away on her own, saving the network from any public backlash. So what Andy Cohen said was technically true, but he failed to mention that there's something more to that. It is honestly kind of confusing why the producers don't want Shamea back on the show, because she's been all over the place. Shamea has been a friend of a show for many years, and we got to know her as Porsha's friend. But ever since she got her own peach, everyone can agree that she's been digging a massive hole for herself. She and Drew don't like each other. Angela doesn't respect Shamea. Her and Phaedra have never seen eye to eye. Pinky wasn't going to get in her drama, and Cynthia is definitely not going to bat for her over anything. The only person she really gets along with is Kelly, and even that is shaky and can change anytime. It's been crazy to see her have beef with just about everyone on the show, and watch her and Porsha go from cordial to straight-up enemies. At the same time, we know that Shamea's husband Gerald doesn't want to be on the show. She's expressed that being a housewife means showing every part of your life, and Gerald wants no part of the reality TV world. He doesn't want to be in it and doesn't want them to film in the house, so she has to respect his wishes and stay away. Anytime his scenes come on, he always looks completely disinterested, like he could be elsewhere doing a million other things. So fans believed that after 2 seasons, he put pressure on her to end her run there, and the producers gave her an easy way out.
You meet all of the qualifications in order to be official with the peach. Is it that you don't want the peach, or has the peach never been offered to you?
No, the peach has been offered several seasons.
Okay.
And I hate to sound like that because it sounds so like, oh, you think I had a peach or I was offered a peach. But no, really, it really truly was. Candy can vouch, just so can Porsha. The problem is when you are a peach holder, you have to show all of your life. And that includes my husband.
Yes.
And whereas he supports me being a part of Real Housewives of Atlanta, he doesn't want to be a part of it. So I have to respect that. You know, I mean, my family and my home life is my priority. And I guess for as long as he won't be a part of the show, I won't hold the peach.
Okay.
And that's just kind of the way it is. So I'm fortunate enough to be able to hang out and play with the girls as a friend. And I'm okay in my friend role. So when I see comments like, oh, she wants a peach so bad, I'm like, you know, I would love to be able to showcase all aspects of my life. But I'm okay with not having a peach. I'm financially stable. I'm happy in my marriage. I'm happy in my home. And I'm happy with my role as a friend of. I still get to kiki with my girls. And it's all good.
But Shamea isn't about to get kicked out of Real Housewives and still have false narratives being painted about her. Both her and Gerald came out to say that he isn't the reason why she wasn't on the show in the past or the future. He supports her and will always continue to support her. So it's out of the question that he's the reason why she wouldn't be on the show. Also, we've seen housewives come on the show that were far less restrained than Shamea, and producers have kept them regardless of the antics. So Shamea's behavior has nothing to do with why the producers don't want her anymore, and has everything to do with the fact that she decided to go bat for bat with Porsha, an OG and a fan favorite by far. When Shamea finally became a housewife, she didn't want to lean into the storyline of being the rich-kept housewife and wanted to finally settle whatever differences she's had with Porsha. Remember, we first got to know her as a friend of Porsha, but when she came on in season 16, we saw that their decade-long friendship was fractured, and both of them had issues that neither was really talking about. So Shamea came into the new season gunning to air out their dirty laundry, and things got ugly. For Shamea, Porsha never wanted her to be on the show, claiming that Shamea should find something else to do because it could ruin their friendship. This was confirmed by Kenya and Candy, but Porsha completely denied it and said that she campaigned for Shamea to join several times.
Everything that I know about their friendship, I'll just tell you. I never felt that Porsha was supportive of her being on Housewives. They had asked Shamea to be on Housewives as a housewife years ago, and Shamea refused to do it or could not do it. I'm not really clear about the details, but in any event, she couldn't do it. She didn't do it. She did not accept the offer to be a housewife or to interview to be a housewife. And I remember a specific conversation being filmed where Shamea brought up something, maybe it was her wedding, maybe it was Porsha not being supportive of her. But I remember Porsha saying something to the effect of, why are you doing this? Why are you over here? Why are you doing this? Do you need the money that bad? And I think Shamea was like shocked, like, what, you know, where is she going with this? And the gist of the conversation was, can't you just let me have this and you go over and do what you need to do? But this is my platform. You need to go and either be my support system or go away.
But that wasn't the only bone Shamea had to pick with Porsha. She called Porsha out for not letting their daughters hang out together and completely went in on Porsha's mother, Diana Williams, for trying to sleep with her dad. Girl, what?
Knows that. It's not a secret.
Yeah, but everybody
It's not
doesn't
a
know
secret.
that your mom tried to sleep with my dad. Shamea came to dinner with one in the chamber. This just wasn't the one to unload.
Oh, man. She's about to explode. Porsha don't play about her mama.
Oh my God.
Where is my drink at?
You and your mother are low-down dirty snakes.
No, you and your mama are low down.
By the time Shamea was done, she looked to the other women for reassurance and expected that with all the negative things she exposed about Porsha and her mom, they would switch allegiance and come over to her side. But trust, no one wanted to play with fire. Porsha drew a clear line in the sand. They are never going to be friends again. And the other women completely showed that they were all Team Porsha. This was the first time Shamea got a glimpse of what it was like to go up against Porsha like that. She's an OG, and whether you love her or hate her, Porsha has completely mastered the art of giving people exactly what they want to see and knows how to navigate relationships on the show, where she's never fully at odds with anyone. So all the women knew better than to side with Shamea over Porsha. Even if the ladies on the show didn't back her, Shamea was still counting on winning over the audience. She expected fans to get her side of the story as the betrayed friend and slam Porsha for neglecting her. However, that didn't work out. Instead, fans have been calling her obsessive and hateful because there was no way she could be carrying years of resentment and still claim she and Porsha were best friends. But Shamea didn't know that, and the negative reception she got gave Porsha enough ammunition to reportedly go to the producers to get Shamea removed. Now, Porsha has never played about her daughter or her mama, and she wasn't about to forgive Shamea and let it go just like that without getting her lick back. Porsha knows just how much Shamea wants to be famous, and the best revenge she could get was making sure that she got shut out of the show. Word is that she went to the producers and clearly told them that she had no interest working with someone that would antagonize her like that. So it was either they kept Porsha on the show or Shamea, but they couldn't have both. Now, Porsha has been a star on Real Housewives for over a decade, and the producers weren't going to choose a newbie over a bankable talent that they could count on. So it was a no-brainer that Shamea would go. Now, Shamea has been calling it out, saying that Porsha doesn't get to push her out because she can't take the heat. But at this point, Shamea needs to read the room. No one wants to watch another season of them sitting in a room together when everyone knows well and good that they hate each other. It causes a divide in the group, and Andy Cohen has talked about how the producers don't like divides since they ruined the New Jersey franchise and don't want to see that happen again. And instead of Shamea looking for fame through the show, fans are telling her to just enjoy the wealth, family, and friends she does have, saying, "I do think Shamea should go or be downgraded to friend of the show. She's a huge cause of the divide. Another year of her and Porsha ignoring conflict will make others think they can do the same. Everyone else can stay, even Kelly, who I don't particularly like. I will not be invested in this next season if I have to sit and watch Porsha and Shamea be in scenes together. It is unnatural for two people who hate each other to be in the same friend group. Shamea needs to go." Not getting first chair at the reunion, not taking accountability, altercation with Porsha in Scotland, and sending cease and desist to cast members? Oh, Shamea about to get fired. Do you guys think Shamea's run as a housewife is officially over, or do you want to see her back on the show? Sound off in the comments and make sure to like and subscribe. See you later, baddies.